Too many gon' do what I do. I barely had shit, still fed the whole crew. These niggas ain't gang, these niggas be food. I gave him a lane, he fucked that move. They ain't on shit, these niggas be talking like day one shit. Yeah, go to my brother that day one shit. We move like the mob, only love my clique. You checking the scars, I ain't one running it up, bitch. Almighty ain't new to this. I just put dick in the gut, kill a uterus. I do not give a fuck, I be your stupid shit. He wanna act, hit his block with a movie clip. Biz Zion, we smoking on day. Start going up, they gon' talk about your name. Start going up, your homie gon' change. Hard growing up, learn to swallow my pain. Pressure, you wanna talk about pressure? You know Almighty won't let up. I still work through this bitch with my head up. No, we can't link, I think it's a setup. I was a block boy getting them sales, and you was a store boy running them errands. I put that shit on, fit with attention. I bet that bitch, she hit me on the
We back, man. We back, man. Ain't no auto-tune on. This time, we had a little bit.
Pro.
I thought I was Travis Scott just now. I thought I was Travis Scott, see? I mean, on top of it, we ain't fucking up no more. Niggas had a whole episode of auto-tune, nigga. Real talk, but we back, man. We back in the flesh, man. It's the Hudson Crew Podcast. It's your boy, Ra.
You know, Statham.
Yes.
Justice for all, Statham.
That's a fact. And right there, man, we was playing that Noah Ashton, man. Shout out to him. It's called Do What I Do, man. Go stream that shit on all platforms. That boy got some fire out, man.
Where that man from?
He's from Jersey, man. Yeah, you feel me? Got a shout out to Jersey, man. I forgot what part of Jersey he's from, but he's definitely from Jersey. But he put out some work, though. He got some unique views, too. So, I mean, that's definitely a good look for him, though. For sure. I seen a few songs that I like to his. Giving back to some kids and everything in the communities in his old school. So, it's always a good thing, man.
I can fuck with that.
For sure. But we back, man. What's been going on, man?
Hey, man. I'm a little congested. Pardon me, people. So, yeah, man. You know.
Drink some tea, man. Stop playing, man.
I've been drinking ginger tea all morning, bro.
Man, no ginger tea. They got some lemon tea. That's the only tea that black people carry in their damn cabinet. When in doubt, get that lemon out of there.
Be a grandfather. He's like, drink some water.
Yeah, that's a fact. I was always on some drink some water wave.
Water was the cure for
Nigga,
everything.
feet be on fire, burning. Just from a fire or some shit. Yeah, put some water on it. That's about it.
Always a solution, bro.
Man, water was the worst thing you could put on a burn. What you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. He probably was like the first Dr. Sebi.
Word.
Holistic products, man. Water is a holistic product.
I mean, depending on how you use it.
Universal.
For sure. Definitely universal. Definitely
You know what I'm saying?
universal.
Water is used for many different things. Niggas use it to base that Coke. You know what I'm saying? Niggas use it.
Boil it.
You boil it, base a turkey. You can do many things with it, bro.
What's that that new form of cooking when you put your meat into some water and let it sit for a while? What it's called? Pause for sure. Nigga on some teabagging moves. I see what's going on here.
With sous vide?
Sous vide. Explain that a little bit, man, because I don't get the concept of that. Like, is that like preparing the meat? Pause. Before
it's like a hot water bath. That's pretty much what it is.
Tenderizing the meat before you get
meat is super tender, bro. Take a long time though. I'm saying, but yeah,
grandma been cooking tender meats, pause, for years. She ain't no damn sous vide.
Yeah, put that MSG on it and that meat tenderizer. That
I'm not MSG, pure salt, nigga. That's what that is.
Yo, you think about it, bro. I'm starting to we started like doing like a no sodium diet. Like low or no sodium.
I'm about to say low. Ain't no sodium. The sodium and everything.
Nah.
The sodium is what preserves meat. Pause.
Nah, that's how Mrs. Dash, man. You read about?
Go ahead, man. Get into it. Get into it a little bit.
Mrs. Dash, man. No salt products. Man.
Never heard of it before. Everything I got salt in it. Nigga, I got high blood pressure and everything, nigga. We out. Niggas half past death, nigga. What you talking about? Everything got salt in it. No, niggas making pasta gotta put salt in the water.
Yeah, for real.
To make sure your pasta got some flavor.
I'm about to start turning this shit up a notch though.
Explain that.
I'm just about to go to the beach. Just take the salt water from there.
Nah, that's filthy.
It's natural, right?
Nah, ain't nothing natural about that shit. They say anything coming out of salt water, you should never drink salt water though. You should never drink that. It's like the worst water there is. I understand why the world is full of salt water, but you can't drink that shit.
I've been drinking milk water all my life, bro. Straight out the faucet.
Yeah, you know them pipes bad. You know them pipes bad.
That turned out pretty good, man.
Says who? According to who?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, it all depends.
According to who you're talking to. You might not be the best person. It's all about perception. And it's funny because I want to get into that a little bit. And I'm revert back to that topic a lot. Is, you know what I mean? People's perception, right?
Yeah.
So, but before we get into that, let's keep going though, man. But I can say, man, like I recently started cooking and I try to stay away from the fried foods, man. It's like some of the worst foods, and as people can see, I'm getting a little bigger, but you know what I mean? Them fried foods are excellent, man. I can't help myself.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love fried fish, bro. He could take away everything fried, bro. Just leave me the fried fish.
What kind of fish though? Cod. You know what I mean? Got that red snapper.
Oh, no, whiting.
Whitey.
It's the best saltwater fish ever, bro.
Is it whiting or whiting?
Whiting.
Whitey.
However you want to pronounce it.
How about to say, because this is definitely terminology, definitely slang when it comes to whiting fish. They can just throw it out real quick. You say whiting the same when you say rockwaller. Like nobody really knows the real name for it. It's called a roddy, but niggas call it rockwaller. Like niggas don't never know the real terminology or the real name for that fucking dog, and that's kind of fucking sad.
Pit bull, like my grandfather used to say, pet bull. So serious, bro.
But if you don't remember, like I feel like our grandparents was so country. Like their accents. Like I listened to my grandmother called her father Diddy. Like that's some southern shit. Like who the fuck is Diddy?
Like P Diddy.
Right, like Diddy. I don't know who that is.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's like a really southern topic. You know what I mean? And
you caught a lot of flack, bro, from some shit you had said last.
What I say, man? I say a lot of shit. What's up?
Nah, with the women from back in the day, man.
Yeah, okay.
How they ain't bad, like how these women are. You know, some people say, yo, the women of this woman during this time, bro, it's like you know, Build-A-Bear type of bitch. They said women back in the day was all natural and women now, you know what I'm saying? Like they just put pieces together.
Okay.
So they think you was wrong on that.
People think I was wrong. Okay, so it's all about perception, right? All right, and I'm gonna revert back to that topic many times through this episode, and what I mean by that is, first and foremost, I want to apologize to Angela Bassett.
For what?
There was I mentioned how Tina Turner was stacked like Meg.
Yeah, facts.
And that was false perception because I completely the whole time I was thinking about Angela Bassett the whole time. Angela stacked like that.
Yeah,
you understand me?
Yeah, when I was young, I used to be bricked up.
Super bricked up watching that, but like I said, I do want to apologize for that because I was thinking about Angela Bassett the whole time. Like I said, I didn't really know who Tina Turner was until I really, pulled up, and then it reinforced my thought process or my perception of the women back then.
I'm not gonna lie, like Lola Bunny had me bricked up a couple times too.
Who?
Lola Bunny.
Had you bricked up?
Bro, Lola Bunny was bad.
Yo, but so let me say this. So, like, respectfully, like I said, there's a lot of beautiful women out there. Like, there's a lot of beautiful women back there, and once again, the perception back then was a lot different. So it was like I said, it was natural beauty. You know what I mean? Beautiful face and everything like that. And as you got older, there's a lot of drugs going on around that time.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's not to degrade any women from back then, but I'm just saying, respectfully, I know some badder females than what they labeled as bad.
Yo, for them to hold their shit up though, like they was on coke and crack and still look like that.
Everything looking bad out here too. Nah, shades on, looking like me.
Nah, they was
every interview looked like me, shades on.
It was alright though, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, don't like I said, no cap. Like that was
chicks out here. They take a few, Percocets. They look.
Oh no, for sure. But like I said, my whole process and my whole thought process was like when I go back and I look at those videos or see them on stage. Of course, I think of like like an elder. But even when I play their music from back then and their videos from back then. Like I said, I still know some chicks that's badder. You know what I mean? That's not saying that they not bad in their prime, but like you said, I mean, how many older niggas out here chasing after these young things? Once again, that was your point. Your point was the fact that these older dudes chasing after the young things. Yeah. Because these chicks are bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not talking about the Build-A-Bear chicks because I don't fuck with them either. I like all natural, personally.
You can't tell. These doctors are like scientists, bro. Like, they putting shit together. Like
that's a fact. But if I can guarantee you, she got a BBL. She driving a Mercedes.
No, I know a chick that got
basic
a BBL.
Chick?
She driving a Honda Accord.
Where she get her shit from? She must import her shit from Amazon or something. She ain't go to DR to get her shit at all.
Straight to New York.
That's a fact. New York. Motel 5. You find me? Motel 5. You find me? You feel me? So, like I said, like in all due respect, you know what I mean? Shout out to the, the natural women. And if you're out here going to getting BBLs, that's your prerogative. That's what you want to spend your money on. But I was speaking on this in general. Just like I know some badder chicks than what they had out back then. I'm pretty sure.
Who's the baddest chick back then?
That I seen?
Like growing up, like watching, like it was like the most beautiful, like.
You're talking from like our day and age, or you talking about just then?
Nah, just like, like back in the, like.
Any chick that I seen, I just was like, yo, she's super bad and like shit.
Yeah, not in this day and age, like back then. When you was young.
I don't know, because honestly, I really wasn't attached to like I remember when we was growing up, like everybody was like, oh, I want Beyonce as my girl. I want this as my girl. You know what I mean? Like where we fantasize about older women, you know what I mean, as we was young. But I don't remember that. Like I remember liking Kelly Rowland at one point in time, but at the same time, like I never really like had this big fantasy about older women. Like I don't remember who you looked at more often, because I know fact like my grandma listened to like my grandfather was like a big fan of like Anita Baker. He loved Anita Baker. He always said it. Like, oh man, Anita Baker this, Anita Baker that. No, sorry, Patti LaBelle. Excuse my language. It's Patti LaBelle.
Patty. She had them yams. Yeah, Patty.
And it's the thing. I don't recall ever seeing a picture of Patty when she was young. I don't.
Yeah, Patty was it. I ain't gonna lie. I used to like Oprah. She used to like turn me on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
So you trying to tell me you watched Color Purple and was like, ooh.
Real talk.
You say ooh to that. You some filthy nigga. Like, respectfully.
Think about it though. Woman that can hold her own.
You wasn't thinking about that back then, bro. Stop playing. You was not thinking about that. You thinking about something to beat on. The fuck you talking about? You ain't.
Yeah, a woman that can hold her own there, you could beat on.
Oprah was never like the apple of no one's eye. Respectfully, and she was one of the richest dudes. Like no one was picking her out of a lineup. I'm sorry. Like we can be super politically correct, super nothing. We wasn't picking her out of a lineup, motherfucker. Like her, Whoopi Goldberg. You ain't picking her out of a lineup. Respectfully, like I said, I ain't talking down. We was not.
Bro, Black Future, my dog. No.
I ain't disrespecting. No, I'm just saying. I think we got to be realistic with ourselves sometimes, where we start to do this thing and we get like to a place where we're educated and we don't want to down people and we don't do this. But at the same time, you got to be realistic. Like if you had Beyonce or Oprah, who would you pick? Let's be honest. Outside of personality, outside of knowing what they got, outside of nothing.
Beyonce came like 20 years.
I'm just saying, but you're sitting next to. Okay, cool. Well, all right. So let's put somebody back then, like who I think was super fire. Let's really think about it. I really can't think of nobody, right? So let's say.
I'm not gonna hold you to Halle Berry was it.
Okay, Halle Berry, perfect, perfect. You put Oprah and Halle Berry next to each other, not knowing neither one of them. Who you picking? I get you. Okay, Halle Berry and Beyonce, 2 different time frames, but you know exactly who you picking.
I'm picking B.
But you know exactly who you is that something, but you know exactly who you're picking. But Halle Berry was fire compared to what? Bro, you see Halle Berry next to one of these little I'm sorry, I'm picking Halle Berry over Meg. You picking definitely picking Halle Berry. For sure. Definitely picking Halle Berry.
How do you fucking mind?
I would. I'm just saying, like don't get me wrong, like Meg's a beautiful woman. Meg's a beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. I'm not picking her over Halle Berry with everything that I know. I won't. Now, if you put them side to side, face to face, I still think that Halle Berry got a better face than her.
Better face than who?
Meg.
Yeah.
Her body is crazy, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna get flack for this one, but look, man, it ain't me, but it's said that her hygiene ain't always. But it is what it is.
Who hygiene ain't always?
Talking about Meg.
I don't know. I'm fucking.
I heard that before, but you know what I mean. But I mean, for me, I'd pick Halle Berry over. I would, and that's me being honest. I'm not talking about looks, just looks. If you want to talk about just looks, I still would pick over.
Who you whacked off to more, Meg or Halle Berry?
Neither one.
Fuck that. Yeah,
I know what's that movie? The famous movie, Monster Ball.
Yeah.
That's the famous movie. I seen that shit a half a time. I never seen that shit in full. I have only seen that one part when they go on the what's the name.
Who you whacked off to more?
First of all, you a filthy nigga if you out here whacking off on celebrities. Like that's weird.
That is weird.
That's a fact. That's weird. If she ain't got a sex tape, I ain't with it. Kim got to work one time for sure. Kim got, as soon as that sex tape week, I had to handle mine, but I was young. But for the most part, like, nah, I have never had the fantasy of whacking off to a still image of a celebrity. Like that shit weird. That shit, I'm still a celebrity. Nah, nigga. If anything, nigga, I'm gonna check some old files or some shit like that, nigga. I'm gonna like go to Twitter porn before I do that. Twitter porn ain't bad, man. I'm just saying, man. Respectfully, that's definitely not bad porn, man. My perception, once again, get back to my perception. You know what I mean? Whether I deem that as good or bad, you might not fuck with that. You might be the type that want to take a picture of B and whack off to it, which is some filthy ass nigga. You might be watching bestiality and get your rocks off to it. I can't do that.
Screenshot daddy.
I can't. And niggas willy with that though. That's the crazy part. Nigga see some, screenshot that thing, say that for later. Spank bank. You heard?
Screenshot daddy.
Spank bank. You heard? And I brought the spank bank up, but it's the master of it. Fuck you talking about?
You out of your mind.
Hey Shan, check that nigga phone. unsolicited pictures of Megan Good and shit.
Hey, listen,
shout out to Megan Good too. She back out here in the streets too. The streets called her and she answered too. She back out here. She was just in a religious relationship, God fearing woman. Next, you know, she get back out here, short skirts.
That should be a phase, bro.
Yo, it's so funny that like women was like that was goals when that was happening. When that marriage and everything was going, oh my God, yes, for her. I'm so happy for her.
What's she fucking? Which one was fucking that dude, the coach?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the coach for the Celtics. The coach of the Celtics is fucking.
What's the coach name?
In Duke games.
That sound like probably one of the Tia Tamara or somebody like that.
With the head coach?
Yeah. Nah, what's her name? Megan Good. Megan Good was messing with some dude that was like heavy into religion. Like he was like super into the church and everything. He was talking scriptures and shit when they met on, you know what I mean, when they had interviews and everything. And she was always so polite and shit like that and well dressed and put together. And soon as she left him, she's out here with short skirts and girls talking about that's goals. I'm confused. I'm conflicted.
So then you on the other side of the thing, on the other side of the table, on the other side of the coin, you got people saying it shouldn't matter what a woman wear.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. But at the same time, which one is the goals? Is the lovely husband and wife and, you know, get God mixed in between that, or
I think it's the optics.
It's perception, right?
Yeah, like you got to think about it too. Like Instagram is nothing but niggas highlights.
That's a fact.
It's highlights, bro. That's all it is. So
nigga had an attitude the whole day and smiled for that one picture. You think that day was popping all day?
Yeah. And we fools to it, like we slaves to it, so we just automatically think like, yo, they so happy, you know, together. You know, niggas ain't showing their little lights up there.
I think Kanye do a good job of actually shedding light on shit, right?
Nah, I think he's a fucking clown. I'm gonna be honest with you though, he's a fucking clown, bro.
Why you say that? Express that, man. Let's talk about that a little bit, and I want to talk about my perception and your perception of that, and just the perception in total. Because what I've been doing, something that you probably do so often, which is like read comments. Like I don't read comments at all. So recently I've been reading comments, and which brought me to the conclusion of people's perception of situations and what's going on and what we deem as right and wrong. But go ahead. So what's your perception?
All right. So Cuddy and Pete had a relationship way before.
Cuddy and Pete as in who? Pete. Gotcha.
Pete Davidson. Cuddy and Pete had a relationship way before.
Just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
And my new bitch back.
And it's a different type of relationship, right? Because Pete is on record saying how he could never repay Cuddy, like similar to my story. He could never repay back Cuddy for what he did for him. Mm-hmm. He said Cuddy saved his life. He said he honestly believed that he would have took his life if it wasn't for Cuddy.
Okay.
That's a different type of relationship.
Right.
Though.
I agree.
Different type of relationship. You get what I'm saying? It was cool way before you started digging Kim out. Way before you started gutting Kim out, they was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now you took offense to it saying Cuddy's not going to the album because he's cool with Pete Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck are you talking about, bro? Why are you dragging this man into that shit, bro? This is another person that's struggling with mental health. Mm-hmm. He's struggling with trying to keep his shit together. You want to drag this man into some shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro?
I agree. I'm not against that specifically. I'm just, you know, speaking about Kanye in general. You know what I mean? Like that specific situation is awful. And now, like when I think about it, right? So first thing I thought when this whole spiel happened with the Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian situation happened, I'm just like, all right, cool. What's the fucking issue? Like, she want to date Pete Davidson. That's perfectly fine. No one cares. Like in the industry, everybody dates everybody. It seems like nobody finds somebody new to date except for Kanye. Like
not even him. Like he fucking with Megan Fox, right?
Right.
Megan Fox is rumored to have slept with Drake.
That's a fact. So
like, what are we talking about?
Man? So you look at it from that perspective, right? So when I heard the situation, I just kind of did my research, right? And on top of that, Kanye spoke about it a little bit, and he was like, "Look, if y'all don't remember, like before all this shit happened, like the SNL situation, right? She actually hosts SNL, right?
Yeah.
And Kim, Kanye, her whole family was there, right?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but the family was there because Kanye stated that he was invited there, so he was there, right? So you know there was a skit where they kissed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you niggas kissing in front of my face. Like you invited me to this platform to see you do your thing, and that's what you do. And then speed forward, now y'all together and doing all this other weird shit. How would you feel if if that happened to you in front of your face, though. You know what I mean? Respectfully, yeah, cool as a skit and all this, but now it's something we found out that this is a real situation. It's like, that's like a slap in the face to him. It's like, that's fucked up. Respectfully. Like, I think that's fucked up. You invite me to somewhere and you somewhat publicly humiliate me, and then kind of find out that that's your situation.
Have that ever happened to you?
Fuck no. Because I think that is a certain level of like respect that we gotta have for each other.
What about an ex? What about an ex-girlfriend?
What do you mean? Invite me somewhere and she kiss somebody? Yeah. Nah. I'm sorry, but once you're an ex, like, you don't even be invited to like public places.
Oh, really?
For the most part, yeah. The exes don't really invite you to me. There's always a respect token. Like, I'm sorry, but my ex ain't gonna have a birthday party and say, "Hey, you come to my birthday party?" Fuck no. She ain't gonna say, "Hey, I'm graduating today. You come to my graduation?" You know what I mean? Like,
show the type of scumbag you are.
You could be like, "Yeah, man." Yeah, nigga. The worst type of people. You know what I mean? But nah, like I said, the worst, like respectfully, but how would you feel in that situation if you really want to elaborate on that? Like, if she invited you to a big monumental moment and you kissing on another guy, like, even if y'all dealing with something, you know what I mean? Even if y'all dealing with something, I think there should be.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Hey, I'm just saying, exactly. Ain't no exactly. Like, nah. I think it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Like, you're not gonna be kissing a nigga in front of me, even if we're on a separate terms or whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to fight for my family. Like, I just think that's a little disrespectful. Perception. Once again, perception. Like, I feel okay. I think we normalize trauma from men, right? So if a man did that, he would be the dirtiest dog in the world. Like, oh, that's regular. Niggas ain't shit regularly. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? You know what hobby I picked up?
What's that?
I picked up a new hobby, right? And I collect old tabloids to see if they got it correct.
Okay.
Kim and Kanye was on People USA or People Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit that you can get from Shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 years ago. And they said he was getting a divorce.
Right, I remember that.
They got it right.
Okay.
It was Trouble in Paradise 2 years ago.
It's always been Trouble in Paradise, I think. Before 2 years ago. I think when they first got.
So if you've been in a divorce
stages, you want to say?
Stages of divorce 2 years ago. She probably been fucking Pete. She probably just wanted to go public at that point.
Because this won't come out anyway.
He's on Saturday Night Live. It's the perfect time to go public. She been checked out from Kanye. That's why Kanye's making music now. Kanye was not thinking about music, bro. That whole Donda album, bro, it's about religion, his mom, and then his relationship with Kim.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just kind of don't like the way he's going about certain things now. You got Future, who's like the king of petty. You know, supposed to be executive and producing your album, like people. It's like
that's a bad idea. I'm like, nigga, I'm be honest.
It's the optics that he did it for.
Time out. What the fuck is Pushing P?
Like pushing, like player.
Because I was highly confused. Like, I'm on Instagram and I'm sorry to cut you off, but niggas like, yeah, Pushing P, and they putting P all this shit. I'm like, I don't know what that mean, and I felt that was the first time I felt old.
I got it. I'll tell you what it is.
That was the first time I felt old.
Of niggerism.
That's all it is.
What that is, one more time, bro?
Huh?
What that is?
Glorification of niggerism.
So it
is,
I was confused. They putting P all over the place, and everybody pushing P, and I know what the fuck that meant. Like, I don't pushing player.
Yeah, like being player.
All right, go ahead. But then the nigga get on there talking about he's like emotionally distraught.
Who?
Future. Talking about he went on that little show with Kevin Samuel, having a little conversation about his. I didn't watch the whole clip. I don't know. That shit weird to me. Like, you pushing P and then you out here talking to Kevin Samuels. I'm confused. What's going on here? Sound contradicting to me, but I mean, we can skip past that. But go ahead, Chief. Kim done checked out. I'm listening.
She been checked out, bro. She must got some awesome grippers. grip game serious, nigga, because he...
We talking chicken, or I mean, you talking that gooseneck, or you talking what? Like, what we speaking about? Box by Excellent? Excelente.
Damn, they're pulling skin off when you trying to come out of that thing. Shit gotta be crazy. Has to be.
I mean, look, bro, I don't... Do you believe that? I mean, but do niggas really care? Like, that's the thing. No one cares.
Shit about her, and he said he wanted his family back. Then you move across the street.
But the nigga clarified that too. I feel like he went on conversation said that. Like, yo, why can't I be closer to my family? Like, why can't I have a house next door as opposed to having
you can still have the house next door, but
that nigga don't live there.
She can move too.
Huh?
She
I
can
doubt
move
she
too.
moving anytime soon.
Nigga,
How much is that?
Bro,
how much is the house?
He didn't get invited to his kid's birthday party, bro.
Is that
what
okay?
What are you talking about?
Is that okay?
It's not okay, but I'm saying she can do shit like that, bro. Like you still
Says
you
who?
moved across the street don't mean anything, man.
Says who? But is that fair? Is that fair?
Not fair.
Like, I don't think that's cool at all. Like, to don't get me wrong, if there's a rest of the situation, if there's abuse going on in the house, you know what I mean, in some way, form, or fashion. Now, she may say that is a verbal abuse going on because he's continuously bashing her in different ways where, you know what I mean, there could be, like, I feel like the shit that's going on is normalized, right? Because people are so used to hearing that shit. Some people are so used to hearing, oh, the father leave the house and he ain't, but the nigga's trying to be involved, so let him be involved. Yeah, the nigga ain't the most stable person in the world when it comes mentally, but let the nigga be involved in his family.
She said that they had terms that they was going to have two different parties.
And Kanye ain't planning no fucking party.
You see.
Kanye don't even got a house. Like, nigga talking about he planning a party. Like, he ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And then to even speed past, to even go to like the kid situation where, you know, his views on a social media situation. I'm gonna be honest, it's the first time I actually completely side with him. You know what I mean? Because I want to go back to that the point of perception, right? Because the thing is like when a father says no to something, it's like, oh, he just being a dimmy downer. She could have a fucking TikTok, and I'm reading comments because I'm like, she could have a TikTok. It's just fucking TikTok. It's just this, it's just that. Like, yeah, because that's your perception of that. We talking about an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old kid who has social media, like who has that, who don't have a filter. These people don't have a filter on what fucking social media is. She don't know what social media is. The mother perception of social media is completely different than North's perception of social media.
This nigga Kanye called her Chris Jong-un. Yo,
stop playing.
She runs shit like North Korea, bro. He said Kris Jenner runs shit like North Korea. Chris Jong-un. So he said, yo, it's a business for these motherfuckers, bro. They know it's a business, but for you. Bro, the thing is, right? He married this woman, right? Mm-hmm. They love paparazzi.
Always have,
bro. They love the limelight. They love the social media. That's their thing. Right. They thinking about the next generation. They fucking
thinking about keeping that fun on that chicken. Yeah, they trying to keep that money.
The next generation of celebrity. You know, give a fuck about what Kanye talking about, bro. It's a business, nigga. We about to handle this, nigga. That's what they thinking about,
right? But. That's cool and all, but do we think that's fair? Like, I don't think that's fair. I think that when it comes to situations like that, it's supposed to be two parties involved. Kanye's perception of social media is completely different than Kim's perception of that. So I think until two parents come down and have a conversation about that, you got to be conscious of that.
You married into that, and when you married her, you accepted that.
But they didn't have kids. She didn't have kids before that. So that's new territory. You can't expect somebody to completely be the same exact way.
Cool. I disagree. He's cool with all these.
Nah, nigga, degrade yourself, but we won't have the same experience with my kid.
Right, he's cool with all these people, all these media people. Perez Hilton, I ain't hear about Perez Hilton in fucking 20 years, nigga.
That's the dude he did the interview with.
Nah, cool. That's some other nigga
that he hang with.
Nah, Perez Hilton is like he was like what the fuck was Perez Hilton? He's like this huge media dude at one point, like his own show and everything like that. Mm-hmm. He just fell off the face of the earth to me. You know what I'm saying? But he's super powerful.
Right.
When it comes down to like the media shit. But he reached out to him. Yeah, help me get my family back. Like, you cool with all these people, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you accepted the paparazzi thing maybe before you was trying to reject it.
Right.
But Kim and them was like, yo, what you doing, bro? You fucking
yeah, we need that. We need that.
We need this, bro. You trying to fight niggas fucking up the money. Then he accepted it. He embraced it.
You think that's why he was really in a cut, like, when he was together? Like, you really didn't see him. Like, he was always in and out of his car. That's it. And any time you seen him together, like, he was like always walking ahead of her. like always.
Yeah.
Head was always down. They was telling me, like, look, you can't be fucking. Like you said, can be fucking up the money. You fucking up the money, and right now they fucking up the money.
It's either that or he probably seen that text from Produce Pete.
Who the fuck is Produce Pete? You just started.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
My man be in his bag when it comes to the media. Produce Pete. Who that?
Pete Davidson.
My thing is like, this nigga done been invited to your crib. This nigga done ate with your family. You done did a lot of stuff with the family, and then it's like, now he's fucking your wife.
On all them beautiful sculptures you done bought.
In front of him.
Crazy,
on that
bro.
lovely plush bed that you paid for.
Sick, bro.
Yeah,
I
teach his
know a
own.
dude, right? I know a dude, right? He was I used to work with him. It's like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cool dude, bro. Funny dude. Had dreads, you know. 6 lot niggas with dreads, right?
It's a fact.
Light skinned nigga, whatever. He was cool as hell. He was living with his girlfriend's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a 3-family house, right? Uncle lived in the I think the uncle lived in the 3rd floor. They lived in the 1st floor, and the 2nd floor was vacant.
Mm-hmm.
Right? His girlfriend ex comes home from jail. She break up with the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where the ex-boyfriend get a crib at?
Across the street?
That 2nd floor.
I should have picked that up on the
2nd floor. That was
nigga, a dirt bag, B.
right. Guess where the ex-girlfriend moved to?
2nd floor.
2nd floor. Right? So every night he used to come to work. But one day he came to work. And he had an alcohol bottle with him. Inside his bag. You know they do bag checks up at the Republic, right?
I already know what he into.
So he was like, yo, like, they're gonna do a bag check. I'm gonna get fired. I need my job, bro. This and that. I'm like, yo, bro, just go in the bathroom, pour it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
get rid of it. I know somebody that's coming in tomorrow morning. I have them just, try to take care of it. All right, bro.
Oh, now you're a good brother.
Yeah,
Carry on.
He poured the shit out in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Hid it behind something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had somebody to take care of it the next day. But you can slowly tell that his mental was gone, right? So I'm like, yo, why is this nigga taking his breakup so hard? But then he told me, like, yo, you live on the 2nd floor. So he pounding that shit out every night.
I hear that.
I hear it because she knew where the bedroom was at, so she's still fucking that room. Bro,
Nah.
she drove him insane.
So you think Kanye ain't dealing with that?
He ain't got to hear it.
He don't got to hear it, but he definitely see it. The nigga said, yo. So
But he on some other type of
the
shit.
nigga said,
you got the house across the
nigga
house across the street, right? We know rich people don't got curtains.
that's a,
I can imagine Kanye right now with binoculars looking at it, watching Produce Pete beat.
yo, but the crazy part is, like, now I'm envisioning this nigga. He probably the only nigga on the block with shade with blinds, pulling his shit down and looking too. Nah, but I think that it's a form of trauma where it's like,
Nigga
damn,
went crazy, bro. He went crazy. Lost his mind, bro. Lost his. He used to talk to himself and everything after that. He was never right.
So you know this man personally?
Yes.
Hey man, did you do Did you do a wellness check on that man? You need
At
that.
first I was, but I haven't talked to this man in maybe 15 years.
Nah, check on him, man.
Shit crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, got to be careful, man. That situation is just sticky. That situation is sticky. Like I said, it goes to perception. Yeah, I mean, but when it comes to parenting, I'm just one of those people who always say, like, there always got to be two heads are better than one. And like I said, the perceptions of two people are always different. Kanye's perception of social media is completely different than Kim's. Kim has made billions of dollars just off social media. Kanye has made little to nothing off social media. You get me? So only thing Kanye sees is the negativity when it comes to social media. Now he's trying to, get above, above the ball as opposed to behind. Excuse me.
You gotta think about it because you put any artist when you put out art, like if you're an artist, bro, you're always gonna see the bad side of social media,
right?
Because you're putting out art, something that's there personal to you, and people are critiquing it,
right?
But when you put out art, you're putting out for people to critique it,
right?
Kim is not an artist.
She's not. She's trying to sell something. She's a personality. Yeah, she's a personality,
bro. That's all she's trying to do is sell.
That's to say. That's why I say her perception of everything is a lot different than what his perception is. Mm-hmm. So when he say, look, I like she got my son, she got my daughter on TikTok, I get his views because he's seen it from a a glass half empty type concept, right? And her is like glass full. Like she's gonna generate some income before she's even a teenager. Like she's gonna have this, people gonna looking for her, people gonna be doing this, people gonna be doing that. They're gonna now I can have, keeping up with North. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that is the actual goal, but that's like the thought process. I can build her own brand where she can be a millionaire on her own. Say million, not billionaire just yet. But she's probably building a platform for her. But at the same time, I think that is a conversation you need to have when it comes to being a parent. Like whether you're a single parent, whatever, co-parent, whatever the situation may be, we got to have some type of line of communication. And if it's deemed as unacceptable, then we got to find a way through that. As opposed to just doing it and be like, okay, well, he's crazy. It's just TikTok. It's just this, and it's like, no, it's not just that. Because that's that. And social media, it's way more manipulative when it comes to a 9-year-old as opposed to a 50-year-old. Where our generation, like the cool kids were cool because of who they were in person, not because of how much, not because of the highlights. Like social media, like you said, is just highlights. So niggas are cool because of highlights. In real life, they ain't shit. Like we know at least 10 people right now who on social media is lit. But in person, like you be like, yo, bro, you going through it. You know what I mean? Like you beat up. So you have people, a 9-year-old thinking that's that person's life. So now they're doing everything, sell drugs, do all these different things to fit in with that specific highlight. And North may fall victim to that because she's only 8 years. I don't know how old she is, but you know what I mean? She may fall. So and I think that's what Kanye is coming from, his thought process.
I kind of believe, I got my whole theory on shit, right?
Okay.
I think Kanye like, yo, fuck this bitch.
Everything about it.
Yeah, right? I think you're like, yo, fuck this bitch. It's not to me. Think about it, right? Damn, I didn't get that prenup I was talking about.
And I want to ask you that question too. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that prenup. So you didn't get that prenup, well, she take half, right?
And I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Yeah.
But she ain't fucking with no broke. Did Kanye?
Half, so you ain't no Billy no more.
Did Kanye jinx himself? Did Kanye tell the story of his life? Did Kanye predict this?
Yeah. Stradamus, yeah. I mean, you think about it, right? They even talk about like, yeah, even Jesus. Even like that all of the lights. Like somebody put up the lyrics to all of the lights. Restraining order.
Can't see my daughter.
My mother, brother, grandmother hate me in that order. Yeah.
So, and it's funny because I was doing the same thing, right? So, like I said, I wasn't the biggest Kanye fan in the world. But as of recently, I've been spending time just, listening to music and listening to good music. Not good music, but great music. Listen to old like Wayne, listen to old Kanye, listen to old Jay.
This nigga said great music and
it's
said Wayne.
It's a Wayne, for sure. For sure.
Oh, my
God. Carter 1 was iffy. Carter 2, Carter 3 was great.
Carter 2 was iffy.
Carter 2 and Carter 3 was great.
Carter 3 was his best album.
Nah, for sure. Like I said, Carter 1 wasn't. Like, I got a piece off there, like a few, like 3 or 4 songs I love off there, but I'll skip past it. Carter 2, I can listen to that shit through the top to bottom. Top to bottom, I can play that. Carter 3, I can listen to that shit top to bottom. Monumental songs. Listen to some good music, Kanye. Early dropout. You know what I mean? Like, I like listen to everything. Graduation and all this stuff, and I'm listening to it. And I'm like, this dude really just predicted his whole future because everything that he's mentioning, he done lived through. Like, and he was just, it was like foresight. Like,
he used to always say in interviews, like, yo, shit don't make sense now, but like in 10 years down the line, like, he'll understand what I'm saying.
And it's crazy because he put that Yeezus album out, right? And niggas hated that album. That album was on every movie for the next 5 years.
I think Cardi has like taken that sound and evolved it.
I agree.
I think I agree. What, like,
agree.
Especially like with this new album that the last album he released.
I agree.
A Whole Lot of Red. I think he just pretty much took that sound and like,
But it's crazy because that whole sound was Travis.
Disagree. No, it wasn't.
A lot of that shit was Travis. You don't think so?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Nope.
But Travis had a lot of points on that album. He had a lot of points on that album.
Well,
that Yeezus album, not Cardi, of course. But that Yeezus album that had a lot of footprints of Travis.
No, I think he had a lot of. I don't think Travis has a sound. That's a conversation for a different day.
That's a fact.
But I don't think Travis has a sound.
All I know is my man ASAP ain't gonna come back. But before we get into all that, you know what I mean? Before we get into that, because that's a whole nother topic too. But Like I said,
we all know niggas, right? I hate to cut you off. We know niggas that is going through like a custody issue or like,
right.
not being able to see their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He running around like he's single.
Who?
Kanye.
He is single.
Man, he running around like he ain't got no kids.
Nigga said it himself, man. The cameras watch the kids, man. These niggas, he said it. He like, man, even the Kardashian house, nigga, just be honest, man, the cameras watched it. You know what I mean? He said, yo, I watch my kids for like 5 hours a day. You know what I mean? And that's that. You know what I mean? And if he's running around, I think their kids and a millionaire is completely different, right? Because let's be honest, like, even listening to Will Smith, like, dude, I was never home. I was never home. Like, I was always out on the road thinking that, you know what I mean, me bringing an income was like the almighty. Like, because our perception is that as a man, we need to just be a token of finances, right? Like, we got to make sure the home is stability, strong. You can't be weak, can't do anything. So I think that, like, now it's like, all right, cool, I'm going outside.
He ran into a strong black woman in Kemet. He can't handle
this
it. Can't handle it. She got her own. You know what I'm saying? Be real.
You said she ran into a strong black woman like Kim.
Ain't she?
Huh?
So I don't think she not.
Ah, man. Kim is a beautiful woman. I respect her. I know she's doing her thing. She seems to be a great parent. I think Kanye seems to also be a great parent. I just think that two strong personalities is clashing. That's just that, and Kanye's kind of just airing it out. Like, look, I'm not gonna just be quiet about this shit. I'm not gonna just keep being scared.
But then, have you seen it?
Straight like,
I'm not into Marvel and shit like that, but I think this nigga put the Avengers versus somebody else.
That shit was funny as hell.
What you talking about, bro? This nigga's sick, bro.
Boy, ain't no fucking way.
Yo, he put that shit up. That was one of the funniest shit I like. Because I think that at times, like, I feel like we take him to be such a serious person at heart that, like, when he actually does something, it's like, wow. Like, it's like really wow. And it's like when he's serious, nobody takes him to be a funny guy. Like when he finally make a joke about some shit, it's like niggas are still like, what, bro? You really? Like, he's joking. He's doing the same thing everybody else is doing, making jokes of it. Like, the shit was horribly photoshopped. They could put something like, oh, I still can't find a good picture of Skeet or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
He's skeeting off in it.
You feel me? So it's just like, I still can't find a picture of that. But it's a joke. It's humility in that. And it's like, just take it for what it is. It's social media, right? He can't participate in social media from time to time.
You think he mourning?
Hell yeah. He's beat the fuck up, bro. And he don't know how to go about it. The nigga put out a song basically dissing his wife.
You don't see Megan Fox no more.
And it's funny because she did a good old interview about it, right? And I know we took it up a lot of time in regards to Kim and Kanye and shit like that, but I just feel like it's such a perception based situation, especially from the outside looking in.
Who watched the kids on Valentine's Day?
Who did? Nobody know. There's a whole lot of skeet going on. I can promise you that. Whole lot. Pro Dude Pete was getting busy. Love Handle Fox, you know what I mean? Because them back tats, bitch, that is handles, bitch. Don't play with me. I know what the fuck going on. I ain't dating no chick that got handles on her back. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking.
Now you body shaming.
Here we go. You want your sense? You got shit you want. I see what kind of shit you want.
That's for the people, man.
That nigga said love for all, stay to my ass.
You see what I'm saying? That's for the people, man.
Now body shaming. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. I'm built like a bleach bottle. You talk about I'm body shaming. Nigga miniature sumo wrestler. You talking about niggas body shaming. A nigga built like me can't shame nobody.
Listen, man. I'm trying to find out who watching the kids on Valentine's Day.
Grandma. Grandma getting black peens for sure.
Yeah, she fucking young niggas.
She always been. That's the crazy part. She always had some old nigga in there that looked like he was supposed to. He never fit. Nigga been aside like.
What a brother at, though?
I don't know. Black China fucked him up. That's it for him. He been hiding. He probably like a mental asylum. That's what they call him. Mental asylum.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear about him. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. You don't really hear from Travis no more. After that little situation, he just kind of faded in the background, shut up, and did some little giving back type situations. He gave us some turkeys. This last time I seen him.
This nigga Kanye's sick, bro. Nigga said he before he performed on stage, he needed Billie Eilish to apologize.
Okay, I wanted to talk about that, and I'm happy you brought that point up.
What is this talking about?
I think some was a little extra, but I just think that like with the heightened awareness after that Travis concert, it's just getting insane. Like,
bro, you got to think about it though. This man said before he performed, he needed Billie Eilish to apologize to Travis. Like, who the fuck are you, nigga? This nigga's funny, bro.
I'm telling you, but the worst part about the whole situation is like it was a public service announcement for him. It was like the biggest thing in the world. Like, that's it.
But just think about it. The concert ain't got shit to do with her. So it's like, yo, wow. Before I go to your crib, I'm gonna need Slurs to apologize to my homie Raheem.
What?
You know what I'm saying? If you don't apologize, I ain't coming.
It has nothing. It has no significance. It doesn't change anything if she do or don't. But like, I do feel like it's a little exaggerated now. No, like, oh, I paused my show. Like I don't keep going. I make sure my people are okay. Yeah, you're talking about 50,000 people to 1 million. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, but he just introduced Billie Eilish to a whole different.
Yep, exactly. Gave her more. Yep, gave her more clout.
Niggas didn't really know who Billie Eilish was. You know, we heard the songs, but
right. But like I said, but at the same time, like Billie Eilish having a conversation, and you can't have the same conversation with Travis. You can't. You're not the same type of celebrity as Travis. If something happened in a Travis concert, you won't see it. But you got 50,000 there. You got 50,000 there. You're not selling out arenas.
I got a question.
You still doing local show. You still at Terminal 5. Travis Scott can't do a Terminal 5 no more.
I don't know why this thought just came in my head, bro. You ever been to a hibachi restaurant before?
Yes, sir.
You ever spray that shit in your mouth?
Nah, pause. Nigga driving a boat at the hibachi.
I did.
Not. He was fighting with that shit. I ain't about to do it right now. That's gonna be a meme. I'm good on that.
Went back for seconds too. Shit look crazy though. Cause you going down the line, everybody like got to be up.
We need that footage. Hey Ray, I know you got that footage.
Nah.
Hey Big, I know you got that footage. Don't cap. I know he got
I ain't do it. I thought they offer. I probably would have did it if they'd offer.
What the fuck is that they be squirting in people's mouth? Pause.
It's like sake.
Ain't that like alcohol?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like I don't know if it's like rice wine or like cooked
That
wine.
shit strong as hell though. That shit'll knock your socks off.
Yeah.
I know they be taking shots of that shit sometimes depending on what little Asian restaurant you may go to. Like they actually do it. But I like hibachi. Like I just can't eat there all the time because they be cooking shrimp on that grill. Nigga throat close up immediately.
Yeah, no, they clean it though. You should have came there. The heat kill it though.
Nah, nigga, the heat amplify that shit, especially when you talk about the smell. Nigga, that was the third time I had a reaction. My aunt took me for my birthday. I think it was my 19th.
Well, they probably just ain't washing the utensils correctly.
Nah, look, Pete. So I ain't touch nothing. So they brought the shrimp out. I told them that I had an allergy, so they cooked my steak in the back because they couldn't cook it on the grill. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they brought some shrimp out. They started cooking that shit. Immediately, throat started feeling scratchy. I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. Next thing you know, nigga, my throat, by the time we got in the car, finished our food and everything, throat was closing up and everything. I don't know what it was, bro. They put that shit on the grill. That shit amplified the smell or something. Maybe some little fumes popped on me or something. But yeah, that was a bad situation.
Fuss allergic to shrimp. And she told him that. He was like, all right, cool. We'll cook the shrimp. We'll cook everything first. And we'll cook the shrimp last.
Nah, that shit still had my throat. I don't know whether or not, like I said, my allergy may be a little bit different to hers. I know everyone's allergy is a little bit different. Like some people are really bad with like pollen and they can't, like you see it in their eyes, you see it everywhere. I'm bad with pollen too, but I don't get the reaction in my eyes. Like my nephew's bad. Like he needs Zyrtec and everything. Like I'd be bad. I just wake up sneezing, you know what I mean? My eyes might be watery a little bit, but other than that, I'm good. Like once I go out the day, but yeah, that was a bad situation.
Yeah.
I think the last time I've been there was, I'd have to say like 2016? 2016. I ain't get no invite. Anybody remind me that we was going out to hibachi, man.
Oh, you lying.
You ain't remind me, man. You ain't remind me, man. I'm like the oldest young dude in the world, bro.
Nigga be too busy now. I say, yo.
I live in a cone now, man.
I had this nigga. I said, yo, we going to, what's the name? You know, we going to
You know a nigga lying. We see going to the home. We going to the home. That was like a week ago. He was like, yeah, we going for Lil Sis' birthday. I said, I bet. Let me know. I was like, all right, cool, I got you. They came going. I see everybody partying at the joint. Me and Mace in the crib doing nothing. We done went food shopping and everything. This and I was chilling.
Sure, Mace would have had his mouth open for that.
Nah, pause. My man Posh Fingers, man.
Mm-hmm. It was a cool whistling. I see why a lot of rappers be happy to take you women to Benihana's.
Why is that, man? Explain that a little bit.
It's not that expensive.
It's not, but it can get expensive though, because I know the steak is like almost $30 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, damn, everything up there is $30. But I mean, we've been in restaurants before where, shit, 50, 60 for entree.
I agree. I went to this little spot, like last week. I went to the spot. I forgot the name of the spot last week. We went out, little date night situation, and we went to this little spot. That shit was nice as hell though. The menu definitely was a little something. It was like, I think like the cheapest thing was like $28 or some shit like that.
Is it like an investment though? Like if you want a first date, is it like an investment that you're doing, or you plan like if you spending like what's your bracket where you feel like you gotta get the box after?
Nigga had a whole time just looking at. First and foremost, I don't go on dates like on some like first date shit. Like I just don't. Like I don't know the last time like I actually invited somebody out on a date. I just don't.
You just take them to the crib,
huh? I've had situations, but like,
we got to get into that. My man said he don't have first dates. Like, so what you have?
Like? Okay, so I have had first dates, like, but it was like mostly when I was young. Like a lot of those first date situations, it was like when I was young, like little movies or something like that. Little 2 for $20 Applebee's. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like first date situations.
You can't expect shit out there 2 for $20.
Oh, you bugging the fuck out. That was party time. Nowadays, you ain't getting nothing. 2 for $20, ain't happening unless she smoke miles. If you smoke miles, you probably got an opportunity to do so. You hit that bitch with a Happy Meal and she be straight.
No, they want a little bit more than that.
Happy Meal, so we're gonna get a whole little what we want, like meal, little quarter pounder or something with cheese, add some bacon on it or some shit like that. You know what I mean? If you Muslim, we ain't putting no bacon on that. Take that off. You know what I mean? Add some onions, add some mustard or something like that. That's about it. You know what I mean? But like I said, like I don't remember too many of like first dates trying to hit. Like I think like I just respected somebody and like we went on a date. You know what I mean? And I wasn't trying to hit at all. Just having a good time. Like I want to go on a date to the Chart House. I think the Chart House over, and I think that's Weehawken. That's some great ass steak. They got some great steak over there, man. I got a blue cheese steak. It was New York strip.
Straight on that.
What? Red meat? Pause.
Red meat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this nigga. His diet changed per month. Bi-monthly. Nigga was a pescatarian for like a year. He changed that, was a vegan for 3 weeks. Came back, gave up coffee. Came back, he was a tea drinker.
I'm back on the coffee now.
Nigga be on his Asian wave. I came, bitch had sippy cups and everything. Little tea glass. He was on his Erykah Badu one time, like incense.
Yeah, they still in there. Still in there.
Don't trip, that move will swing.
And I tried to cop that Badu pussy too, but that shit $60.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Shit, $60.
We ain't gonna just speed past that. What the fuck is that? Badu pussy.
It's like incense that smell like a pussy.
Pulse. What?
Yeah.
I think that's a conversation you gotta have with wifey. Like, look, we gonna buy these.
I mean, if it smells good, I don't think it's a conversation. Like,
yo, what? If it smell good, ain't no conversation. Yo, that's fucking wild, B. Yo, that's wild, B.
I'm gonna keep it 50 fish, dude.
For sure, man. I respect that, man. Oh man, he done knocked down the joint, man. He done knocked down the joint. Now we back on track. We back on track though, man. We back.
I have nothing this big in my face. Yo. I'm not gonna hold you though on that note though.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Nah, bro, you gotta chill out, B.
No way, boy.
You gotta chill out, B.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You gotta chill out, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's a wild pause moment, B. Like I'm from New York.
I was watching some shit on YouTube, and I came across something say that like a lot of niggas sex tapes got released, right?
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it like what? Wasn't it Lil Fizz, Nelly?
Yeah, but it was one in particular, man, that kind of,
hit a spot. What was that?
I can't say that. No.
Pause. I about to say because that's about to be some wild shit. Because I only heard about men's sex tapes being leaked. One sex tape that was said that was leaked that I was disappointed in us not getting was Jill Scott.
Oh yeah,
I wanted that shit. I was looking on Twitter for like 4 days looking for that shit.
This one kind of gave me the same feeling like when Frank Ocean came out, bro. Mm-hmm. Some footage of Isaiah Rashad, hit the timeline.
Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. If you don't know who that is, that's TDE.
Yep, great fucking artist, man. He's been on a fucking run too. Like he hasn't released no mid. Out of the 3 albums he released, bro, straight fire. Everything straight fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he yeah, it was on video. I think he was giving a dude fellatio. There was another video with him getting, 2 dudes giving him fellatio. Right? Now,
yo, it's just a Hudson Crew podcast. What the fuck is? Hey, we're giving fellatio. Oh, I get the proper terms now, nigga. Like we ain't.
He was mopping a nigga up. Okay, niggas was mopping him up. You know what I'm saying? So
he was giving out sake. You know what I mean? He was.
You know what I'm saying? They all just mop fests. But think about it, right? Like whoever posted that video, bro. Like whoever outed that man like that, it's fucked up, bro. This is a man that's known to battle with alcoholism, right? Mm-hmm. Known to have battled with depression and considered suicide at one point. Mm-hmm. And he tells you through his music. Mm-hmm.
Similar to Cudi too. Cudi does the same thing too.
Bro. Yeah, one of the most honest people. Well, can't say honest people, but he kind of tell you what he's going through in his music. And I'm sure he's probably an honest person if he
expresses feelings through his music.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably honest. I mean, because some people say, "Oh, he didn't come out, so he wasn't honest with us." I'm sure he probably was honest if you dissect his music. I know people went back into that with Frank, but it's kind of fucked up, bro. Like, it's fucked up. People would just out people like that. It's crazy.
I think that
it doesn't take away from his music, and I'm happy with the love that he's been getting on social media from people all over the industry, bro. Like, it shouldn't matter what nobody's sexual preference is anymore.
Right, because I never think that he was ever degrading of anybody. Like he always through his music. Like I said, he's one of those people who he's an artist through his music. You know what I mean? He got a form of art. Like I can say if a dude I fuck edges and I'm smashing, and then didn't that come out? It's like, wait, hold up, wait, what? You were saying what? Yeah. Nah, you was talking about we ain't having that. But he wasn't one of those guys. So I think when you come out and you come out the way you did, and like I said, nowadays, people like that are protected though. Like people like say it's okay to come out. Like it's okay to say that. You know what I mean? That's what you into. So I think you're more protected and and nowadays than ever, because if that came out 15 years ago, I don't know if that was going to be the same type of, you know what I mean?
I mean, you got to think too though. Like he signed to a West Coast label, right?
Right.
TDE is run by gang members.
Right.
I mean, we've seen Crip Mac, who
find me?
He doesn't represent
glorification of niggerism.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
But he doesn't represent the glorification of niggerism though. But he's a figure, in the gang culture, right? And he tell you already, fuck that. I don't rock with no gay nigga. You feel me? He tell you offhand. So I was kind of thinking like, how would that move forward? I'm trying to think how would that be moving forward? You know what I'm saying? Like for the label, the top, and
I think it stays in play. Because what I think is when you are an artist and you're a public figure like that, there's things that's said behind closed doors that label will never say. I'm sorry, but top relationship with those guys are different than any other person relationship. Like I personally think he allowed the freedom of creation. I think he has a close knit communication between them. You know what I mean? Like when I think about MMG and I think about like Wale and Meek and all them.
Ain't no MMG.
Huh? I'm just saying. Just think about MMG and like
that's a horrible representation, brother.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. Like there was no camaraderie against people. They were just all about making money. So you had Wale over here, you had this person over here, you had that person over here. I said, Wale.
Name,
so you had Wale over here, Meek over here. You know what I mean? You had Stanley over there, and everybody's everywhere. And then you have something like TDE where everything was homegrown and everybody was protecting each other, and niggas was doing music together. And and like I said, it's a close knit group that I can feel. You know what I mean? Like they drop when they want to drop. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, dude. Like K-Dot respectfully came out and said, "Look, I'm going somewhere else." And Top Dog never stepped in and said, "Nah, he can't do that." You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a close knit. So I'm sure Top knew about the, you know what I mean, knew about his sexual preference. I'm sure that was a conversation at some point. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that before it came out, before it hit the streets, before it was hot, he came and told him, like, "Look, man, that's my preference."
So, Twitter timeline is harsh, bro.
Yo, Twitter don't care. Twitter is a dark place.
He said he was doing a better job than the chick that was sucking early dick.
No cap, shorty baby hairs was excellent, but bitch head was garbage. Basuro. Yeah. Twitter, man. Shorty was fire, but she was definitely awful. Awful. DaBaby. How you feel about DaBaby right now?
Fuck that nigga. It's always fuck that nigga.
You don't like DaBaby, man?
Nah.
Why not? Everybody like DaBaby.
Corny.
What happened? What transpired?
It's corny, bro. Corny nigga. Next question.
Nah, but like, so my whole thought process, like I said, I was thinking about like perception, right? So
we don't even got to put it on him. We can just talk about pack outs if you want to do that. We can talk about pack outs.
He do a good job of it though. He be out here though. Like his lawyer getting paid. I feel like some of you niggas out here paying lawyers $multi-million a year and ain't using that man.
His lawyer working.
He putting that nigga to work. Yeah. Every bit of that money he gonna work for. Yeah. And respectfully, hey, do what you do. You know what I mean? But how do you feel about the pack out that actually transpired outside of who it was?
Listen, bro.
First and foremost, the worst decision you ever made is having it at a fucking bowling alley.
Yeah, for real.
That's the first situation.
You swung and you missed. First of all, you ain't hit that man at all. You swung, you landed on his chest area somewhere, his chest cavity. You missed.
It's collarbone area.
He backed up. I know. First of all, you swung from like 20 feet away. You didn't really want to stand.
And he only 5'2".
Yeah, you ain't want to bang. You clearly tell somebody you ain't want to bang, bro. The thing is, like, this from niggas that had fights before. Like, a lot of you niggas speaking on this, y'all never had fights before. He swung from 20 feet away.
That was a mush, basically.
Yeah, you're not trying to bang with nobody. First, you snuck him.
Meek said it's on spot. I mean, it's on site though. It's on site. He spelled it SITE. Yeah. That's a location, my nigga. We talking about site as vision, nigga. Meek got to get his shit together. I don't know what's going on Twitter fingers. Nigga Drake done fucked him up forever.
But you got to think about it, right? Yeah, okay, it's on site, right? But the man was, he said, yo, let's have a talk. One-on-one. You could have let him say what all he was going to say and then pack him out. You didn't. Because you wanted to be around the comfort of your security, nigga. That's why you swung. Come on, bro. Like, this nigga not tough. Like, why y'all think he tough?
Hey man, I can't speak on if you're tough, and I don't know nigga about you know what I mean, bro. Personally.
You dapping niggas up when he walked away. Like what
he got
the WWE shit. You think
he got little man syndrome. You know what I mean? So he little man complex. You know what I mean? But like I said, hey, it is what it is. He back it up. He didn't have fights. He did trash that nigga in the mall. Although the dude in the mall said that shit was all scripted. Like that wasn't a real thing. Another nigga.
He said they jumped him. Every situation we hear about this nigga, he always jumping somebody.
Let's be honest, bro.
That white boy
Let's be honest. How many niggas out here giving out beats individually? Like I mean, this shit ain't happening. He got DP.
Yeah, but he's still giving out.
He asked, oh boy, he wanted that fade.
He put about 2 of them down.
So what? It was a jump.
He put about 2 of the homies down. But that
wasn't a dolo. That wasn't a dolo mission.
In the county jail, he get it in.
In county jail, you definitely ain't no dolo mission.
Nah, he got all dolos. He said, county jail, you got all dolos. He said, shoot the fade with him. Next person alive, shoot the fade with him. Or you shoot the fade with niggas, bro.
That shit ain't happening outside, bro. I tell that right now. I know niggas. Oh, bro, I got the talk. I heard the niggas when he started getting beat on his man jumping in.
Whack 100. Whack 100 shoot the fade.
Man, you can't compare Whack 100 to these young niggas.
Why not?
Bro. You can't. Whack like 60 years old, and he dog. So you know for a fact, like his pack house was official. Like niggas was he dog. So you know his pack house was official.
He look like a dog.
I see he dog. It's blood. He dog. Yeah.
He called blood dog.
Nah, it's called dog. Yeah, you dog.
Oh shit.
So
like, none of that. I just want to make sure you got the right terminology.
Yeah, so he dog. So they pack house back then was different. Like they shit was really legit. Like you was getting your ass beat.
Kind
like
of weird they call that shit a DP though.
Shit, you get your 031, nigga. You in there forever. That shit for like 3 hours. Niggas getting packed out. Now niggas getting blessed. And like, you really believe that Chris Brown like got the 031, got his third? Hell no. He was blessed then. That nigga moonwalked into the Paru set. Like he was running.
Blessed in DP, like all these.
Yeah, because you could
these porn terminologies.
Nah, you got the hard on. You got the hard on to get in there. Pause. You know what I mean? You got your fade. You ever seen that New York fade when a nigga wanted to become Crip and they beat on him and his eye damn near popped out?
Oh no, that's bull.
Real shit, man. Like that's real. Like back, you ain't really seeing that too often now. Niggas getting blessed in, bro. Like, oh yeah, I know your brother good, so you don't. Yeah, come fuck with me.
And you know what I hate though now? It's like another thing people saying, oh, you know, it's cool that they actually jumped them as opposed to shooting them. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
There is no jump or shot, like jumped or death. There is no in between no more. Like nigga, we used to fight niggas, go in the house, see them next day, and keep it moving. Like that's what we did. We got into squabs. That's what it was.
It's better for that man to be shooting because he's so used to. I mean, it's better for that man to get jumped because we be so used to people being shot. Like, yo, come on,
you
man.
niggas are tripping.
Shoot that man a 1.
You just go to the backyard, get it in. How many times, man, this man done squared up when we was young?
Yo,
get busy. What the fuck you talking about? If you lose, you lose. Get at home and cry. That's it.
So many custers out here, though. That's the thing. There's so many custers, bro.
What's a custer, man?
Custer is a buster with a C on it. Crip.
Motherfucking crip. I ain't crip. But nah, man. So I think that, like, hey, man, like I said, there is no in between these days. Like, niggas can't really fight. Let's be completely honest. Like, the last generation of fight was like our generation. That was it.
You got to think about it, too. Like, we was put on this earth to fight.
That's a fact. That's a part of it.
Think about it for a minute, right? Like, think about all other animals, living beings on this earth.
They get busy.
Ants fight. You know.
We used to, back in the day, we used to actually make ants fight. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Put them in the top, shake them real quick. They be getting busy in that bitch,
That's
too.
a fact.
Ripping niggas' legs off.
I forgot all about that. Ant fights. That's crazy.
Real talk.
Dogs fight. Bears fight.
That nigga name was Big Worm. Hey, yo, Big Worm.
Yo, everything. Bro, think about it. Everything fight, bro. Every species fight.
It's how it's supposed to go. Every family fight.
You gotta show dominance, bro. Everything fights, bro.
I'm gonna come clean. I wouldn't know how to fight if it wasn't for you, Sliz, Moo. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, niggas get smacked in that back of the head. You had to go chase them and fight. Nigga, you had to get through that. A few bloody noses. I was the youngest one in the house. You gotta get that. You gotta get that. Or you gotta get your own family 031 to make sure you're straight. It ain't working. But nah, man, them good old fashioned pack house, man. Niggas get into a fight and you don't gotta worry about nothing but getting your ass beat. That's it. Especially if you can't fight. Like, that's just how that works, man. And I just feel like nowadays that shit don't exist. It's either you get shot or nothing. Like, a nigga have an argument about a chick and pull out a gun and start shooting. Like, wait a minute. Like, why we can't just squab out? Why we can't squab out? Like, what the fuck? What's really going on out here, man? Mm-hmm. What's really going on?
Niggas scared of loss, bro. Scared of defeat.
It's a fact. Niggas scared of getting their ass whooped and humiliated in front of people, man.
It's ridiculous.
But that's just like the worst thing ever nowadays.
I don't respect DaBaby at all.
DaBaby a cool dude, man.
I don't respect that nigga at all.
Overly trying to prove himself.
Loop back on.
I don't respect him at all, bro.
He's overly trying to prove himself, I think.
I'm gonna keep it 50-50 straight.
I mean, that's a fact. Like, I just feel like he's just overly trying to prove himself at all times. Like, there's no reason to try to prove yourself that much. Like, it's just, you don't have to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I probably would be more than niggas. I probably be hitting people for no reason. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, cause I feel like a lot of this goofy shit in the industry is just goof. Like, you know what I mean? Like, chill out. It ain't even that serious. But at the same time, like, you need to put your hands on a few people that niggas know, like, you is not joking. Like, just stop playing with me.
Yeah, and on the flip side,
until you're in a certain tax bracket, you got to stop putting your hands on people.
I'm sure that night that man didn't think he was gonna run into DaBaby. Niggas in Malibu. You ain't think you about to run into nobody.
Hey, that man told him his on site. But I want to get into this thing a little bit, right? So my thought process of perception, right? So I'm gonna ask you a question. So do you think that we're prisoners of our own perception?
Of course. A lot of people are. A lot of people are.
Explain to me what you mean by that.
I remember Kanye said, I was always taught I could do everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was always taught I could do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think you can't do something, then you're not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to go into something having a mindset of I can do everything. But according to society, when you think like that, they call you arrogant.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They call you.
They give you a label.
They give you a label, narcissistic,
right.
Kind of things like that. Now it's just a person that's confident in his self and his ability.
Right.
You know, people are controlled by the perception of themselves.
Right. That's what I mean. So I look at it, right? So I was having a conversation with a family member recently, and we had a real conversation. It was like one conversation like, yeah, you know, when we was growing up, you know, like that's how I seen it. And I realized his perception of the situation was not my perception of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, and actually what his whole thought process came from, I was listening to a song, right? And the song was like, yeah, we grew up rough, we ain't have shit. And I was like, is that his perception or was that reality? Right? So for instance, like a lot of people, oh, my mom ain't never here, man. Her perception is she's working. She's busting ass to make sure you good. Make sure you got them Yeezys. Make sure you got them Fazos, fresh ones every so often. You know what I mean? Yeah, the meals wasn't lobster, steak, and shrimp every fucking night, but you was fed every night. So that situation wasn't a bad situation from our perception. But your perception of that situation is that was the worst situation ever because you compared your life to somebody else's life, right? And now that would have only been a short time that you're comparing. Like I said, somebody highlight. Instagram posts, oh shit, man, little Dirk's son got this and I don't got that. So your perception is like off, right? And I realized, like I said, like I think we are slaves to our own perception because our situation wasn't that bad or probably wasn't that bad, but it's just how we perceive it to be.
Yeah.
Right. Me and you grew up in the same house. We was raised basically in the same house for many years. Mm-hmm. And a lot of situations may happen bad or good. Your perception may have not been so bad, and mine probably was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I got my ass whooped one time, and that, for instance, when y'all got y'all ass whooped, y'all got y'all ass whooped.
Yeah.
My perception, that was the worst ass whooping in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Your perception was, that probably wasn't. It actually had worse ass whoopings by Al.
And,
you know what I mean?
And I think also like that falls into who you are as a person, right? Like
or who you want to be as a person too.
Yeah, like with me, like those situations didn't define me. Like any situation I was in never defined me, and I always knew that. Period.
And that's the key.
Situation I'm in is not going to define me. You know, so it all goes back into how much confidence do people really got in themselves? People would say it, they'll act like it, but niggas really don't have confidence, bro.
I agree, and that's exactly my point. My point is that like
I feel like I can get myself up out of any situation.
Me too. I feel like no matter what the situation is, because I think it goes back to something I was talking about with a few good brothers and and a number of good people where we was talking about self accountability, where knowledge of self is crucial in any day and age. Is because, like I said, that your perception of anything can change your reality, right? So my perception is like the glass is half full. So I don't go in there with bad intentions. Even if somebody says something bad about me, I have a outlook that if you're talking about me, then I'm known. If you're not talking about me, then I haven't done enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how it works. Like for instance, somebody smack you, they don't smack you hard, you keep it moving.
Yeah.
Somebody smack the shit out you, you like, hold up, bro. Now I have to handle this. Mm-hmm. So my perception is that like, all right, cool. If I'm being talked about, I'm making noise. Mm-hmm. Somebody I'm talking about, now why the fuck they talking about me? I don't like nobody talking about me. This perception is glass half empty.
Yeah.
So I just think that in any day and in any situation, it goes back to your perception of that specific situation or perception of yourself, really. Mm. Self-knowledge, self-accountability in any situation.
Like I thought about it too. I'm like, yo, three dudes can be raised in the same house, right? One gonna turn out a gangster, one gonna turn out a thug, the other one gonna turn out a serial killer. That's just the way it is.
One can become a lawyer.
Yeah.
One can become a firefighter. One can become, like you said, a serial killer. It's all about how we digest things. Like when I seen my grandmother struggling, I say struggling, because we do struggle. You know what I mean? Like I looked at him standpoint, like, okay, well, I got to make a difference, right? My brother said the same thing, had to make a difference, except his difference was a different choice. My difference took a little longer, but maybe my difference have longevity as opposed to, a short-term fix. You know what I mean? So it's like all about how you perceive that situation, how you go about fixing that situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't fix it today. I can't fix it tomorrow, but in 10 years, I'm going to make sure it's fixed for good. So we'll never come back. So yeah, someone's perception in any given situation can really alter the whole outcome of everything. You know what I mean? So I think that like that's crucial when it comes to it. Like you really got to have a different perspective. You know what I mean? Always look at things from a different perspective. I think that when you have a fixed mindset, sometimes it's like the worst thing ever. It's like you only think one way. Nah, hell no. Fuck that. It's disrespect. It's like it's not always disrespect. It's like really your failure to understand what exactly transpired there. You know what I mean? Like not everything is about disrespect. Sometimes somebody just go over the head with something that you just don't understand. You need to, you know what I mean, take a step back and realize, you know, understand the situation.
Yeah.
Understand the situation, and not think, like I said, like you always be open to any criticism or anything happen. Like for me, anytime something happens bad in my life, I resort to why it happened and what did I do to, you know what I mean, put that there. Like why did that happen to me? And I always think about it like everything is a lesson to me. Everything. Me going through a living situation, that was a lesson for me. You know what I mean? Me going through bad relationships, that was a lesson for me. You know what I mean? Like losing my mom, I still don't understand that to this day. You know what I mean? But I understand like that's just a part of life. You know what I mean? So it's like in that situation now, I want to work hard to get my family out the hood where we don't have to worry about that type of situation all the time. You know what I mean? Anytime I walk out, somebody can murder somebody in my family. Not saying that changing your surroundings is going to ever change that specifically, but it gives them a better chance. You know what I mean? And, you know, just really helping in different ways as opposed to just fixing things in the meantime. Like I said, like decisions, those things don't make us bad people. How we view things don't make us bad people. Like I said, it's just about always changing, always developing. I think that's key to everything. Like, yeah, one's perception you can be a prisoner of your perception, but if you use it for what is intended for, and that's to analyze things on a more broader level as opposed to a fixed mindset, helps a lot.
So I think you probably should have like an optimistic
views, right? That's what I
view on, you know,
on everything.
On everything, yeah.
If I get my ass whooped, all right, cool. I'm gonna go back and realize like maybe I should have stepped back. Maybe I should have bobbed and weaved a little bit more. I mean, I should have not. Oh, that nigga could beat me. I know he just can beat me. Yeah. What did I do? What can I do differently so that outcome isn't that again? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? And like I said, that goes back on me, not about what everybody else does, not what everybody else did. Oh, because that person said this, I did this. Nah, forget that.
Your life is all about like a reactionary response.
Right. To any given situation.
You know what I'm saying? It's always about that. Like somebody can say something to you, which is disrespect. Do I punch this nigga in the face or do I keep it moving? You know, so it's all about choices just like that. Life is a game of seconds.
Chance and choice. Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
And the funny thing is, like I said, because even in situations where we make those decisions that aren't too fine or aren't the best decision, like long as you wake up tomorrow, you got a better chance at it. You know what I mean? You got a chance to change something. Right? So, I said yes to it today, but tomorrow I won't. Tomorrow maybe I'll say no to it and I won't go do it. Because I feel like sometimes we run into a wall and continue to think that shit's going to change the outcome. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's bad because like our situations are so hard, right? So when you think about like a black man or somebody growing up in the hood, you're surrounded by all the things that are not necessarily bad, but like are challenging, right? So we're born into a challenging situation and the drug dealer is the Fortune 500 company, right? So you look in the streets, he got the car, he got the girls, he got all this. So automatically you're already motivated by the thing that's close to you. You know what I mean? That's actually close to you. But you realize 10 years from now that, I'm a part of it, but it didn't, like, yeah, the girls, the cars is cool, but all that shit was temporary, right? And then we get put back in a situation where you got a chance. You can go back to the streets or you can stick this out and, you know what I mean, wait it out and really get the real back from it, right?
See, I even disagree with that too. Like a lot of, if you look around, like a lot of these businesses is prospering right now, like especially black businesses that I know of, you know, that I frequent. It's mainly back to drug dealers. Like, but just being smart. Like, you can sell drugs here, but like Jay-Z was a drug dealer. Jay-Z sold crack. And look where he's at now.
It's about a mindset.
It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset.
Completely, 100% mindset thing.
It's like, how do you turn, like I said, the concept is, how do I turn $10 into $20, right? How to turn $20 into $40. How to turn $40 into $80. You know what I mean? Like, once you get the concept, that shit is worldwide,
and it's
nationwide.
It's not being enslaved to surroundings.
Right.
Like, that man still uses like his drug. I'm sure he uses his drug
mentality. Yeah.
Drug mentality. Whatever businesses that he.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's, how can I profit? What is the profit versus the reward? I mean, like what is the
cutthroat mentality?
Right. It's like, all right, cool. Look, if I don't do this, it's over with. My family don't eat. And he make those moves like that each and every day. I just say, like, we got to start thinking like that. Even when we're on a lower scale, start think a little bigger.
Well, even,
think a little bigger.
Even like, we're the smartest beings on this earth, right? Like, does a bear know he's a bear?
Nah.
Right? Like, does a frog know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're the smartest beings on this earth, bro. And we do the dumbest shit.
I think so it's in a animal's nature to be who they are, right? And I think it's in a person's nature to be who they are, right? And I think that we was given free will to make a choice. Do a bear have free will, or they have a natural instinct to do things? And we do too. Yeah. But the only difference is that it seems, I'm not saying it's a fact, we seem to be the only creature on this earth that defies everything we know to be right.
But it goes back to mentality thing.
Right, and right. I'd say, and then on top of it goes to the individual, it goes to the individual, it goes to everything. And what we deem as our instinct. Like, for instance, like the Bible
I think a bear goes off free will.
Natural instinct, bro.
Free will.
So you're trying to tell me a bear can skip hibernation? Nah, I ain't going to hibernate today. Fuck that. I'm going next year. No. It's instinct for them to know, I gotta eat, and at this time of the year, I go pack it in. A squirrel know when to pack it in. Birds know when to fly south. Everyone knows what time it is. A fox knows now. Granted, you have strays. That is a such thing. But most of the time, they're strays because their natural habitat has been taken away from them, and they no longer have that natural instinct because it's been stripped from them. Right? That's not what happened. That's why
you have a different perspective.
When you look at Madagascar, right, and they was let out in public. They lost their shit. They was running around. They didn't know what the fuck to do because the natural instincts and the natural things are stripped from them because they didn't have to grow up looking behind their back because somebody fed them food as opposed to them going hunting for food.
If you took a lion from a safari, right, and threw him out here in North, what you think he'll be doing?
He'll be terrorizing shit. Let's be honest. How many lions and tigers you see walk past? Nigga, it will be a feast out here, bro. Because natural instinct and the natural wild is different. No one is walking. A zebra ain't walking through no fucking lion pit. It ain't happening. A zebra natural instinct is to stay far away from that. Because the natural order of things is that, like, okay, the lion eats the zebra. The zebra eats the grass, or whatever case may be what they may eat. That's just the order of things. No one comes in there and says, okay, you have to stay. No, they know what's up. Like, they know what's up. They just don't do that. I feel like the only being on this earth, the only creature, I'm going to just say it like that, the only thing on this earth that defies is really man. I think we know what's right, and we go against that on a day-to-day basis. On a larger scale, obviously, because we don't know how many strays happen in regards to animals.
The thing is, you said we know what's right. That's because of man-made constructs.
Right, exactly.
What's they know? Bears don't abide by that. I mean, they see, and you can tell, like, when you go,
they don't have a Bible.
When you go camping and stuff like that, it tells you, like, this bear country. You gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have no rules.
There's no rules, bro. You just live
dark meat, light meat. Don't matter who the fuck it is. If I'm hungry, I'm eating.
They living freely, bro.
Right, but they live by instinct too. You know what I mean? Like, if they're not hungry,
we live by instinct. Like,
true. But in situations, I think that, like I said, a lot of, how could I put it?
Can humans fly?
No.
Yeah, they can.
On a plane.
Yes. That's a thought. See, like you said, it's all about perception. You have a person like, damn, I wish I could fly. You got another person that said we could fly.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Just think about it. We send
perception in that situation, right?
Yeah,
because there was, and then on top of that, I created everything for you. You gave me a broad concept as opposed to me asking questions. And this is me getting into like my Wicklander shit because I am Wicklander certified. But I constructed everything for you. When you ask me a general statement like that, I'm thinking about naturally outside of the plane. But your perspective was your question was broad. So I should ask more questions in that situation. But carry on.
No, but
it goes back to perception. It goes back to your perception of the reality. You know what I mean? And I just think that, like I said,
we can send words through the air.
Yes. Telephone.
Text. It's insane, bro.
Eddie Griffin said something. He was like, I wish I could talk to somebody that ain't even here. Like the thought process of that itself is a fucking far-fetched concept before it was created. I'm having a conversation with somebody who isn't here, who's in another state, who's in another country, and I'm having a full-blown conversation with this person.
You know what's crazy? I was on YouTube the other day, right? And I seen it's 4K pictures of Mars. So they made like actual, 4K 3D thing of like Mars you can actually see. And shit, that shit don't look like Colorado to me. That shit don't like Arizona to me.
Nevada, the deserts.
Bro, just like that, bro. Then they said it's life up there. So it got me thinking, like, yo, why do these rich people keep trying to fly out of space? It's life on other places that are, in this galaxy, bro.
But it's crazy
in the
because
solar system, it's life, bro.
Let's be honest. It's more life on this earth that we have yet to experience and explore.
The ocean. Not even just that, bro. It's funny because they be like, yeah, the land is explored, and there's places on this globe that they have not touched and they won't touch because they are inhabited from a different culture of people who don't allow access. Oh yeah, for sure.
There's bugs that are on this earth that we have yet to run across and explore. They find a new species of something every day.
You have uncontacted tribes.
So my thought process is something, like I said, I always go back to, Mr. Brandon stating that there's more things on earth than it is in heaven that are dreamt in dreams. Meaning we have yet to explore 80% of what we have in front of us. If you dig under your house right now, I'm pretty sure you'll find a bug you've never seen before.
Well, not even just that though. It's like your brain. Like you don't use majority of our brain
because you compartmentalize, right? So like do you need 100 at all times? Let's be honest.
We never use. I don't even think we ever use 50%.
The conscious mind is something that's a far-fetched concept, right? Like think about it. Like how many times have you said some shit that was completely right? You never read about it, but it was actually right. You read about like, wait, we said that shit a minute ago. You came to me and you said, yo, bro, we sick. And in the black community, you said that we need help. You said that, and then Charlemagne put out a book that he made millions off of. When you were saying that 3 years before the book even came out, before the book even existed, you was already saying that, and you didn't read that shit in the book. You just looked at our people and said, oh, well, yeah, this something that's going on here. There's something that needs to be spoken about.
Yeah.
You said that. So I said that to say, like, the mind is like a real tricky thing. I feel like all your knowledge is already there. It just takes a key to open it. It takes a key to open it up, and then it's just like your mind roams free.
Yeah.
Like you can't cut open a brain and see what somebody knows.
Yeah. No, it's almost like it's almost like trying to solve a puzzle. Like I feel like you dig into like a deeper, dark place in your mind, to try to solve a puzzle.
And you have to, cool. Especially fences like when they say and they like dissect things, right? Like Nostradamus. Oh, he thought this way, and you don't. How the fuck you know how he thought? I hate when people say, "Oh yeah, I know," because his mindset is way deeper. What if it wasn't? What if he literally just said, "Yo, I want to talk to somebody that ain't even here," and that's not Nostradamus, whoever created the phone. He just woke up today and said, "I want to talk to my aunt." What if it wasn't? Oh wait, because telecommunication is new, and I can do. What if it wasn't all that? Like we have this thing where we put so much on people. Like and we want to. Oh, I want to find his body. I want to invest. Like, bro, what the? You can't measure somebody's knowledge. The brain is like a real weird thing. The human body itself is like a real weird thing when you really think about it. So I said all that to say, like, yes, we can become prisoners of our own thought process in a sense, but that's to the individual. If you allow yourself to become a prisoner of that.
Well, a lot of people walking around with no purpose, just living. Haven't read a book. Like, all of it, like, just think about that, bro. Like, haven't learned. It's people that go days without learning something. Now you see why school was needed. You learn something every single day. Every single day you learn something new, bro. It's people that's really walking around that haven't learned nothing new. That's insane to me. That's sick.
I will argue that I think people learn new things every day. They just don't apply those new things that they learn.
I disagree.
I don't think that anyone goes in every day not hearing about something new, not finding out something new. It's just, do they apply that to their everyday? Do they perceive it to be useful? We perceive, not fences, like, I mean, 50 Cent said, you know, you would be as smart as the person you talk to for no reason. Some shit like that, right? So how I say this, I talk to random people on purpose to see what their mindset is. I feel like I get sharper that way, as opposed to talking to somebody that I know like ain't got shit going on. Mm-hmm. Like, this man ain't got shit going on. Like, what the fuck can I learn from him? But there's a lot that you can learn from him. You can learn what you don't want to fucking do. You can learn what not to do. And at the end of the day, everybody has their own decision. Everybody has their own perception. So when I hear that perception, I'm like, okay, well, how about you think about it this way? I never say, nah, you wrong. My key is always, how do you think about it this way? Think about it from this perspective.
I disagree with that too. I don't think you can learn from everybody.
No, you can't. I think at a certain point, you grow past people, right? I think that's that situation.
No,
right?
you said the person that don't have nothing going on and the person that has something going on. I don't think you can learn from everybody.
The person that got nothing going on?
Sometimes the person that got everything going on, I think sometimes the person that got everything going on, you can't learn shit from them either.
I agree. It's all about perception. It's all about perception and what you're yearning for, right? I think that's what it comes down to. All what you're yearning for. Because you can have a conversation with somebody who's a multimillionaire and not get nothing from it. Like, you could just say, yeah, get money. How do you get money? What did you do? What you invest in? Somebody can tell you, yeah, just invest. In what? What do you... That's a broad perspective. Invest in what? Help me out here. Help me out here. You know what I mean? You could talk to somebody who is from the hood and he say, I invest in the stock market and I do this and I do that. It's like, it's to the individual. It don't matter if they got money or they don't got money. You know what I mean? But I think it comes back to the perspective, right? So when I'm talking to somebody and I'm having a conversation and their perspective is completely narrowed, that's when I really can't learn a lot from that person, because they're only gonna look at it from the cup is empty.
You know what I start getting scared of?
What?
And like, I love critical thinking. I think that's like one of my, like,
I fucking hated it. Especially in high school. I hated those critical thinking questions at the fucking I hated them.
I think that's like a part of me now, like, because I'm always critically thinking, you know, and I'm on to some shit now where I'm like, yo, everybody's talking about the stock market, right? Every single person is talking about the stock market. Mm-hmm. You don't find nothing weird in that?
What do you mean? Explain to me what you mean.
It's almost like at one point, right? People were making millions off of you know, betting on sports,
right?
Illegally, making the most money you can possibly make ever, right? But now sport betting is almost illegal in every state, right? Or because it is legal in every state, right?
FanDuel.
Yeah, people are not getting as rich as they were before.
Saturated.
So the same thing with the stock market, right? Where it's like
saturated. I get you.
Like, something that's weird about that, bro. Like, to me.
I just feel like
it could just be me, but I'm like, yo, something is weird.
It's just some new shit every day. I feel like anytime like black people catch up and they start catching on and they start to make money, we got to switch up now. Let's do crypto. But then niggas start doing crypto all of a sudden, and it was like, hey, we got to switch up.
Niggas can afford crypto.
So now they're like, oh, cool, let's put it in metaverse. We know black people barely can afford rent. They can't buy this. What the Oculus, whatever the fucking the headset.
Definitely cop that shit. Niggas said they be front row at the Knicks game.
The metaverse, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, now we're gonna put it in the metaverse where now we definitely control everything they see, everything they touch, everything they buy, because all the ads are coming through me. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
I had a conversation the other day, and I felt so stupid. And I'm listening to this nigga tell me, and it's like, yeah, yo, people are like, metaverse, man, like this shit is like real. Like niggas are buying land and everything like that, building houses. I'm like, what? The fuck?
yeah.
What are you
Niggas
talking
really
about?
is, B.
And when I turn off the TV, it's not there no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like, yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's the concept itself is crazy.
I need something tangible.
But don't you think that life is going there anyway?
I don't. I think it's what they're trying to force us to.
I guess what I'm saying. That's what they're forcing us into. Think about it. Everything is synchronized, right? Everything. Your phone, your tablet, and your computer, all in sync right now. You could send an email right now on your phone, and that should show up on your tablet and your computer.
I'm all for that. It makes you more organized. I'm all for that.
Granted, some people may feel like that metaverse is going to make you more synchronized. Because now your Instagram, your feed, everything that you got going on is all being synchronized into the metaverse.
You got people going to events.
Yeah. 2 Chainz concert. He was the first nigga to do it. First person to have a concert. It's your birthday.
But think about how weird that is, though.
It's the concept of a cruise, right? Remember when we went on a cruise? Everything was planned out for you. Today, you got a comedy show. And a movie and a nightclub tonight. Outside of that, you got nothing else.
Not true.
You can go do your own thing.
We did our own shit. We had
right, but peep game. That's what you can do in the metaverse. You can go out there. You can just be with your people. Y'all can go into different zones and check out everything. But it's still in the perimeter of what they have.
But it's still not tangible.
It's not.
It's something that's not real. Like,
right.
It's not real.
But the concept of that in itself is just that, like, it's just that. Where do you think these people are going? How many millennials? Sorry, I think we millennials. Generation X is trying to buy a house. Get fucking on a condo. They want the Mercedes. They not moving in that. They trying to get the quick fix. They want the gold chain. They ain't trying to worry about nothing that's tangible. They don't want the Fortune 500 business. You're not here for that. I'm here. I'm here for the moment. So I think your perception is always bigger because at the end of the day, like, you want that tangible thing. You want that thing to mean something. I want that thing to mean something. I want a house outside. I don't want a house in the metaverse.
I want something
because
that's
guess what?
Real, something
right.
you can feel.
But think about it, right? Something real, something that you can feel.
That's a fact, yo.
Boring, nigga. But at the end of the day, like, you think Taps want that? He cool. He's cool. He'll be cool on social media and he'll be fine with that. Nigeria is cool on social media. In person, he ain't the same person.
I don't think they're learning shit though. People are not even social. Like, people can't even have conversations.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why the metaverse is gonna be ideal for these people.
That's what I was telling you before though. Like, it's people that go days without knowing or learning anything. That's sick.
But once again, that's what the metaverse is for, those people. The metaverse ain't for us.
But people are not even social anymore.
Right. That's why you're gonna go to the metaverse, chill with your boys, like niggas doing Call of Duty.
That's really why a lot of these bitches single out here, because they can't converse.
No, yeah, nobody can converse. It's a bad situation out here.
Yeah, they really make conversating a fucking word. That's sick, bro.
Look, man, this is
conversating is in a fucking dictionary, bro. That's sick. They making the world simple for these stupid fucking idiots. It's ridiculous, bro.
That's why I say, man, that's why, like, our thought process is always, like, necessary in the world. Like, it's necessary. It's necessary to have ownership. People don't see the value in that. These kids don't see the value in a house.
You know what else I see? You know what else I hate, bro? And I'm talking about work because I'm prepared to go back to work. Not happy at all.
Get your ass back.
Not happy at all. But even in these meetings, bro, like these conference calls, right? I'm just sitting, I'm just listening. So people just give out free thought, free information, free ideas, and I get paid for it. That bothers me a lot. You should get paid for your intellectual property. You should. Any idea?
Copyright.
You should get paid for that.
Copyright. You can.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, that's like I said. It's just a thought. You can't copyright it. You can. I mean,
The idea itself, you can.
But it's no guarantee that the company's going to use it. So therefore, you'll be taking a risk. But you can
Right. But at the end of the day, once again, it goes back to what people deem as the perception, right? The perception is if I want to be paid for something, I got to go through the process. So whether I use it or not, I got something in place.
I disagree. I think it could be as simple as
the world will never be like that. I know exactly.
No. Where I'm wrong.
Meaning, you got an idea here, you get fund for that. That shit ain't gonna never happen.
What?
Because you got motherfuckers in the world that, once again, people don't know what you're entitled to, right?
But people don't know the value of self. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like, still, like, no one knows what they should get paid for.
Bro,
niggas always think, oh yeah, if I do something hard labor, I get paid for the hard labor. We think differently. If I give you an idea and use that idea,
you get paid for that.
I should get paid for that.
And I'm like,
everybody don't think about that.
Fam, I kid you not. I used to be on the conference calls. Did Sean have any ideas on that? No.
Simple.
No.
Let's be honest. How many ideas?
They like, oh, this guy's a stupid motherfucker. He never got it. He's never contributed anything to this. What's the name? Some people are like, yo, he's the smartest guy in the room. I'm never contributing to any meeting, bro. At all. At all. Payola, bro. Pay. Right. Niggas got mad at Kevin Hart because he wouldn't post that movie on his fucking Instagram.
But see,
he said, yo, you want me to post? That's my personal thing. I did your movie already. I did my part.
Pete, that's cool. That's cool and all that. But I got this dumb motherfucker that's gonna give me all the information so you can get it and dip out.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna give you the same shit I'm giving you.
It don't matter. He gonna give me the information. And guess what? He had a college degree. So you can dip out.
He ain't gonna give you the information I'm giving you.
Why they don't pay people is because you got a bunch of people that are lined up and you have free information. As opposed to, but you know that's true.
I disagree.
Why don't they pay us for information? Because they got a ton of information. They got social media. They got Facebooks. They got all this information that they can get all this stuff for free. Why pay you? It's not going to happen.
You said why pay? Because people.
Why pay you?
People are too stupid to realize when they're in a think tank situation.
So you go back to my point. You got a line of motherfuckers that gonna give me this information, and you want me to pay you? It's not gonna happen.
They really have, really have think tank situations, right? Where they invite all managers, all people, all corporate, whatever, right, into a situation.
Yep.
Buy you food, the best food that you could possibly eat, whatever the case may be, and they say, "Yo, what are you guys' ideas? How we can, broaden this country? How broaden this company?
Right.
Make this company reach what's the name? I need some of you guys' ideas to, to help us out. It's not. I'm looking at these niggas. I'm looking around at people.
Everybody jumping at the mic.
And I'm looking around.
Hey, I think we can do this and we can do that. Granted, what would make them say, okay, I'm gonna pay him when I got all these dudes running their mouth all day long?
Because the ideas and they can't bring it to the table when I'm bringing it to the table.
It don't matter. They will never know because you haven't had a conversation. Gotta advertise it. Gotta advertise it a little bit. I think if they don't know, they don't know. If you sit at the table all the time and don't talk, they're gonna think that you mute. You have an issue. Yeah, he get his work done, but yeah, he don't really. He's not a value. He's a valuable employee. He's not an asset to the company. He's a value.
I read a quote that say when a person talks, they're only repeating what they know. When a person don't talk, they learning something that they never knew before.
I agree. At the same time, we're talking about a situation where advice is being asked. Advice is being asked. So they're asking you, what can we do to make this company better? So you have a chance to say, okay, well, I think this. Now, granted, we're not talking about.
Are you more interested in the person that's not talking or the person that's talking?
Me personally, I'm interested in the person that's not talking.
There you go.
But what would make them pay that specific person when I got all these fools? They got all these degrees that went through all these college courses, went through all these Wicklander courses. They stage 1 through 10, the 15, and this and this and this and this and this and this. They're gonna give me this shit free. I'm not paying nobody specifically when I got all these fools.
Yeah, but
the system produces those people at a alarming rate.
You know how many ideas get funneled into, what the company's expectations are in the next couple of years?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot.
It starts here and then it goes. So you end up in one thing.
Immediately.
100%.
Immediately. But you could tell, like I said, man, I don't give nothing off, bro.
Man, I'm with you on
Nothing
that.
off. Nothing
I'm
off.
with you.
I'm sorry. I can't help you with that.
I agree, man. But like I said, it's all based on perception of the individual. You know what I mean? That was my whole point, man.
Now, if you want to pay me, that's something different.
Oh no, we in
separate-
business.
That's
we
a
in
separate
business.
part of my contract.
Right, we in
You give me
business.
another contract for coming up with ideas. It's never on your contract that you signed, bro. Says anything about intellectual property.
Never do it. Never will.
Never will.
Never will. And when you go
Never
to bring
will.
that contract over intellectual property, I guarantee I should get kicked back instantly. Excuse me, you said what?
How many niggas we hear about every day hop on the internet? I told this company this, you know, they told me it was a horrible idea and they turned around and used it.
Kanye. The leather jogging pant.
They tell you
The leather jogging pant.
Yeah, they tell you it's a horrible idea and turn around and use it. Fuck out of here.
Patting that bit, you feel me? But yeah,
You
man.
be fucking around patenting everything.
Hey, man, you got
You never know
to.
what's gonna hit.
Exactly, and that's the key to life. The key to life is you have the access. You have the ability to do so. And when you when you know better, you do better. And that's the key to life. You know better, you do better. That's the key to everything. Perception. If you know better, you do
I think
better.
it's unrealistic to patent everything.
Hey, that's your perception. That's your perception. So if you feel like it's a multi-million-dollar,
I think it's a
if you
fact. I think it's a fact.
think all day long you pump out a whole bunch of shit that could be what's in there, you better patent the shit out of it. That's just how that works. You better patent it, because if not, somebody with that information, you're gonna give it to somebody, you're gonna give it to the wrong person, they're gonna use it. So if you think it's $1 million idea, limit what you're sharing. So if you have 5 ideas, you limit it to one, the one that you're gonna patent. Everything else you keep for self.
No, you don't share at all.
But that's why the world is what it is, because niggas ain't sharing.
No, it's not true. It's not true. The world is what it is because people are overly sharing.
You think so?
Absolutely. These companies bro, even during the pandemic, they said it was such a huge fucking divide between the rich and poor.
Mm-hmm.
During 2020, bro, like it can never merge. It can never merge, bro. I'll see an article. It can never merge. The divide is so, because the companies got rich. What we do, stay at home.
I agree.
Send us a check.
But yeah, man.
We ain't make no money. The divide is so divided, bro. It'll never be caught up to where it's supposed to be. It'll never be equal all across the board.
I agree.
And it stayed the same way because people are willingly giving out ideas. You're willingly giving out ideas, bro.
Look, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for staying this long and going through our intellectual thoughts and breaking down some thought processes, man. You know what I mean? I feel good to come back up here and have a conversation, man. This definitely was needed. For sure, man. This definitely was needed. I know we got to cut off a little bit early, but the camera going to die. Then we have to charge it for another 30 minutes and try to get back on. But I said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? And do you got something to say, man?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.